Jessica. Chapter 6, Life Processes. In previous lecture, we studied about our human digestive system. How do we get food or nutrition from the outside of the body? In this segment, we are going to discuss about respiration. Respiration is a very important part of life processes because the food that we take inside is not enough to get energy. So now the question is, how do we get energy? Because we know for survival we need water, food as well as breathing. So this breathing is very important in the process of digesting and making energy out of the food. So how do we get energy? That is purely depend on how respiration takes place. For that, before getting into what is the effect of it, let's perform an activity. In this activity 6.4, what you are supposed to do, a test tube full of or half filled of land water. So you are supposed to take half test tube full of land water and then you are supposed to blow certain air in it. Even if you let it stay over there for bigger or larger time, you will observe that water will convert milky. It might take 5 to 7 hours for that if you are not adding anything. If you have no certain air inside it, correct? Dropper in health is suppose air any under insert kari sako. So in that case, you will observe that land water converts into milky, but it takes quite a long time. So next activity is that you are supposed to take the same test tube. You are supposed to take a freshly prepared land water, and then you are supposed to breathe out in it, and you are supposed to blow air into it. When you do so, in that time, it will take very less than 5 to 7 seconds to convert this particular land water into milk. We all know that land water reacts with carbon dioxide and it gives this reaction faster. So another activity, which is an activity 6.5. In this activity, you are supposed to take fruit juice and you are supposed to add yeast into it. This is what we have discussed before. Also, whenever anything, in any food items or anything, if yeast is added, so what yeast does in the presence of sugar, it releases carbon dioxide. So fruit, we know fruit are full of sugars, generally fruit juices, watermelon, mango, and the sugar proportion more higher. So therefore, a sugar jet and a yeast jet, so yeast will create carbon dioxide very quickly. And if you add this particular solution or air from this particular solution into land water test tube, then you will see the immediate effect of turning land water into milk. So this is the processes which shows that for the respiration, the only thing we need is the presence of carbon dioxide. Next activity, or next in this topic, what we have discussed for respiration. For respiration, we need certain gases, although you all know that we breathe in oxygen and we breathe out carbon dioxide. But what about the plants? Plant intake during the process of photosynthesis, that is in daytime, plants take up membrane, there is a cell nucleus. In between, there is a cytoplasm. So in cytoplasm, this glucose is getting converted into pyruvate, which is 3-carbon molecule. So in absence of oxygen, it converts into ethanol, carbon dioxide and energy. If there is no oxygen is there, then it is going to convert into ethanol plus carbon dioxide and energy. Let's think this way. તો તમે ક્યારે સાંભળ્યું હશે કે બ્રેડનો લોટો છે, પીઝા માટેનો જે ડો છે એને અંધારું કોઈ એવી જગ્યાએ અને પેક કરીને રાખે છે, therefore કે ઓક્સિજનની ડેફિશિયન્સી હોય, in that case કાર્બન ડાયોક્સાઇડ જે છે એ ફોર્મ થાય. इसने एक्टिवेट કરવા માટે બી સેમ પ્રોસિજર છે. પાયરુવેટ, lack of oxygen. Generally આપણા બોડીના જે મસલ્સના એરિયા છે deep inside the body, ત્યાં આ possible છે. Lack of oxygen, in that case it is going to convert into lactic acid and energy. Third one is, if pyruvate is there and presence of oxygen, then it is going to convert carbon dioxide, water plus energy. So in these three cases, we are getting energy, but most energy is getting when presence of oxygen. Lack of oxygen, less energy. Absence of oxygen, very less energy is generated. So whatever energy is generated over here is directly getting converted into ATP. ATP is a currency for energy. ATP, full form of ATP is adenylyl triphosphate. So that is an energy converted currency which is going to be used to different part of body to do whatever the required work is. Let's understand this respiration system in human being. How we only know we breathe in and we breathe out. That is what mostly we know with the help of yoga. But now we are going to discuss what happens when we breathe in the oxygen. So first of all, it passes through nasal passage. We breathe with the help of nostrils. Nostrils are two holes which is present on the nose. So we take it, breathing in the air. This air is going to pass through this nostril passage, and this nostril passage has fine hair as well as mucus. Mucus is a sticky substance which is present in your entire nostril passage. So what does it do? With the air, sometimes you will observe there is something rest like a dust particle or anything like that. Small mosquito could be the thing. So these things get inside the nostrils. So this fine hair will keep that particular thing with them. So nothing contamination goes into your lungs. So this is how the protection is done by nature to protect your lungs. Now this air passes through mouth, obviously central part of over here is mouth. So આપણે યાદ જોઈએ ને કે એકની સાથે જમતા હોય બોલતા હોય તો આપણે ઓતરાઈ જઈએ, મતલબ વિન્ડ. So it passes through mouth in this part, and now it is going to larynx and pharynx, and after that there is a larynx, and then there is a trachea. This trachea is a ring kind of structure, rings up. So this ring provides that whenever the air passage collapse, એવું ક્યારે નહીં થઈ જાય કે બધું આમ બંધ થઈ ગયું અને ઓક્સિજન જે છે એ બહાર નથી આવી શકતો, અંદર એ નથી જઈ શકતો. So this ring provides that particular structure. Therefore, this windpipe never collapses. Then there is a bigger thing present over here. That is it. Then there is a ribs, right? So our lungs are very delicate organs. So it is supposed to be kept inside the body in such a way that outside harm is going to affect the very least. ब्रेन की बात करें कि अपना लंग्स की बात करें तो बॉडी के अंदर एवी रीते आएगा हो कि कोई पण जातनो एक्सटर्नल इफेक्ट होय तो આપણા બોડીને ઓછામાં ઓછું નુકસાન થાય. So now this is going and these are falling into branch one. We call it bronchi. Bronchi are then going to convert it into bronchioles, and these bronchioles will end up at a bubble-like structure, something like this, bubble-like structure, which is called alveoli. So the exchange of gases is happen over here in alveoli in lungs. Singular is alveolus, plural is alveoli. Because they are in plural form together, bunch of it, we call it alveoli. Over there is blood vessels connected to them, and these blood vessels brings the blood with it, and the oxygen is going to transport it. Generally, in all type of plants and all, the exchange of gas happens with the help of diffusion. So diffusion is the process with the help of which oxygen is going to transfer from the lungs to entire part of body. But for bigger animal, it is not possible to spread this oxygen very easily. So therefore, there should be respiratory pigment should be there. These respiratory pigment in human being is hemoglobin, and this hemoglobin has a high affinity towards the oxygen. So oxygen dissolves into it, and it is going to transfer to each and every tissue, and with tissue, I mean to say each and every cell of the body, where again this process is going to conduct, and we are going to have activities. But in hemoglobin, there is a hemoglobin is present in red blood corpuscles. That is, you are supposed to remember hemoglobin is present in red blood corpuscles. That's why ડોક્ટર જ્યારે તમારી હિમોગ્લોબિન ઓછું છે કે વધારે કેવું હોય તો લાઇકલી તમારી આઈસ જોશે એની અંદર કેટલી રેડનેસ છે. રેડનેસ જો ઓછી હશે that means રેડ બ્લડ કોર્પસલ્સ છે એ ઓછા છે, અને જો વધારે છે that means enough તમારા બોડીની અંદર હિમોગ્લોબિન છે. So hemoglobin is a respiratory pigment that supplies oxygen to entire body. So this is how oxygen is distributed to all the part of